I don't think any of us are coming back from this.
You are bound to face difficult operations over the course of our campaign, Commander. But there is little room for these ongoing setbacks. We must do better.
Commander, there's no one left to deploy. We have to get some new recruits in here.
Fishy promise. I have no troops. I don't even know where he is. I don't even know how to find him.
Soon the Elder's vision will be complete, and the Avatar will rise to fulfill the long-awaited prophecy.
Like, I don't even know how to locate.
Avenger plotting new
Whoops.
course.
Didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. We're in Europe now. Hi. Like, I haven't been given an opportunity to conduct a mission.
We'll need to pay close attention to these Chosen, Commander. They each seem to have unique advantages in combat that we should avoid.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
No, not at all. I mean, I don't really want to build faster. I just the intel.
Setting course for
Give me the
Eastern
intel.
United States.
Great.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
Shadow chamber. If you think I can
New
afford
objective
that.
added.
Oh yeah, sure.
Having developed a greater understanding
With
of the
12
aliens'
supplies?
encryption methods, we can now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to their Avatar project. I would suggest we begin immediately, Commander.
We are victorious, and the cause is advanced.
Okay, so we had another scientist. Our people came back. Okay, now if I can find Mukau, I will select it here. Because this is how I did the first rescue mission. We had to find them through here. And it doesn't show up. So I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. You'll never forgive me for this? Mukau will live on in other games. I can't even afford to send soldiers on this. I have no soldiers to send. No, I'm not doing this. We're gonna get one more mission here, and we're gonna have it with whatever we have left, and we're gonna throw everything at it.
No sanctuary for those who stand in open defiance of the Elders. They will suffer in the endless fields of the void.
Our friends in the Resistance are paying a heavy price with the Chosen running loose. We should do what we can to take them down before they hit again.
This will prove to be an important step forward. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks. I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Hello, Commander.
Dangerous enemy detected. Received intel that a powerful, extremely dangerous alien is guarding a nearby Advent facility. You know what? I can't even do it because we don't have contact with the freaking resistance there. Never mind. If I could find Mukau, I would. I have no option to find him. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's just
Setting
go.
course for the Western U.S. precinct.
This is who we got. Still one rookie? Oh, we can promote him actually. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Let's promote him. All right. So we got a ranger. A ranger. Grenadier. Specialist and ranger. Let's go. We got nothing. This is the only people we have left. These are our highest ranking people that we have left.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Our readings indicate that Advent just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area. And if they're assuming no one knows about it yet, it shouldn't be that well guarded. If we can take it down quickly, Advent's operations across this entire region will be in disarray. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
So, like everything seemed to go downhill after the original Mukau got killed on his first mission. Is when I think everything went downhill here. We have 4 turns. It's so far away.
Double time.
Transmitters? Is there transmitters anywhere in here? Transmitters. Looking for a transmitter to shoot. Nothing? Okay.
On it. On it. Double time. Go, go, go. I'm all over it.
Nothing? There's no transmitters here at all. What is this mission?
Good to go. Roger that. On it. Rolling out.
I've got movement here.
Because if we don't
Advent has
kill
almost
any...
cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Yeah, but if I need other transmitters to destroy to increase the time limit. Where are they? There have been 0. And I've sprinted everybody throughout the 2 turns that I've moved.
Go, go, go.
Stepping off.
Good to go.
Moving out.
No need to ask twice.
There's one.
We're close.
Holy shit.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
I mean, I'm revealed now, but I have no idea where any of them are. Any of the aliens are.
Double time.
And we still only have 2 turns now.
Advent forces sighted.
Like, I moved as fast as I could. Okay, there's another transmitter right here. Hello, friend.
I'm on the move.
Critical? Didn't even kill him, though. He still got 1 hit point, of course.
Closing on target position now. Got it covered. Taking losses here!
Imagine if that happened to you in real life. How weird would that be? Like, what would that sensation feel like? It rips your, it's like, it, to me, it like rips your like insides out, and then you're like, oh, and then you're unconscious. Like, what does that feel like? Like just having tons of like little robots all go all over inside you, and like scan you and like become your essence, and then just like, oh, hello, come to join the party.
Troops here.
I hope you brought snacks, because if you didn't, you're a bad party guest.
Starting to get cooked. Location confirmed. On your order.
Target eliminated.
Take down as many of them as we can before they get us. Yeah, just freaking rush the friggin' main one. Oh, hello.
Got eyes on the objective. That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network. Rolling.
Horror. The horror.
Ugly. Evac, we need emergency evac now, damn it, now! Give me a the stress of battle is enough to get to anyone. When they get home, we'll have to give our soldiers plenty of time to rest.
That was a delayed glass breaking. At least they're all missing now instead of getting a critical every freaking shot they take. Yeah, we're so screwed. I have 2 units that are just panicked to no end. Yeah, you want to suppress me? I'm gonna suppress you back, biatch. Yeah, you like this? No fear. We gotta get to the friggin' transmitter. At least complete the damn objective, you bunch of no good for nothings. Okay, we'll come around the long way here. There's another thing to shoot over here.
All over it.
Yeah, you like that? What are you doing? He's just running back and forth. You'll never hit me. Ever.
All over me.
Shadow removed. Plant the charge.
10-4.
He needs another turn. Ah. Oh, great. We need to shoot a transmitter this turn. This is the only one that I see, I think. And it's so far away. This guy can't see it, actually, which means I think he's gonna need it. Dang it. You know what, Mr. Robot? Get friggin' sliced. Stop the suppression.
Let's rock! Armor still holding! Let's do this!
Yeah, shoot the one that's further away. Horror! The horror was too much. He's done for. Imagine dying due to too much horror. I guess that would be like a heart attack.
Watch the sides!
Even robots have to reload. How very fair of them. Nobody can hit this man. Don't do it.
Hostiles got me flanked!
Let me place the charge. Don't you do it. Don't do it, ho.
No! What's happening?
Mind controller assisted, but he's panicking. Ah, no! Plant the charge! Damn it. What was that?
About to get burned to a ground!
He just cut the box? What was that?
They've got friends!
Oh yeah, sure. Reinforcements incoming. No problem. No problem. Honestly, like, the more the merrier.
Here I come.
You can hit this man, and you did so much damage.
Gonna need to reload soon.
I gotta get to the friggin' transmitter. What else do I do?
Moving to position.
I mean, I killed a robot. That's gonna cost him like a few $1 million, probably.
Hostile terminated. I'm running low on ammo.
Good shot, dude.
Incoming over here.
Rip. He tried. He honestly tried his best. The friggin' panic dude in the center there is the one who's letting us all down, really. Yep, there go. Yep, great.
I think I'd go out like this.
Just leave him alive, become unpanicked, and let me plant the charge. Just fucking suicide bomb yourself, dude. You can do it. No, you can do it!
What's in my...
We've lost contact with the squad, Commander. There are no survivors.
He mind controlled them. That's the same thing that happened to Mukau.
Radical resistance groups again failed to disrupt Advent.
You're a radical resistance
The
group.
speaker attributes the Peacekeepers' ongoing success to civilian cooperation.
We have no more guys.
There has to be something more we can do to help our troops.
There's not. Well, maybe there is. You could build some armor without requiring 3 million equipments that I do not possess. Do you think, like, maybe you put the difficulty too high? Maybe, perhaps? No. No, I don't. You know? And it's fine. I'm okay with losing. That's not a problem for me. I really think what part of the problem was that I was very overwhelmed at the start because there were so many things happening that I wasn't focused enough on gaining specific advantages that I needed, which was number one, an engineer immediately so that I could start building a facility like that. That's a very important thing. Number two, prioritizing research for the autopsies in order to get better armor and better guns. Sure, every time I did a research, it was like, oh, we have breakthrough to do this, like +1 pistol damage. Whatever. That's not as important as being like, get some freaking full plate armor out here so that we can survive more than one shot. Beyond that, it's keeping the soldiers, higher level soldiers, alive longer so that they can continuously level up. Because I didn't get anybody past the rank of sergeant here, which is my own fault, obviously. But part of it too is like a couple of little missteps by me in the beginning made me so that I was much farther behind the curve versus where the AI's like tech level was. So I was getting pitted against like, ooh, here's new advanced psionic trooper dude, and I'm sitting here with like my thumb up my butt being like, I got a stick and a freaking tin can for a helmet, and this is my sergeant dude, so no wonder he gets one shot and he's like, and then he's gone forever. So it's like, not much I can do about that. Doesn't help when the AI does like 4 crits in a row, mind you, but it's just kind of how it went. And then the longer that the game goes on, the harder that the enemy units get. So if you're not being able to maintain a consistent line for yourself of improvement and you're backsliding, you're done. You're donezo. You're a done apple pie in the sky. You're baked to perfection. Crispy golden brown center with the moist apples and the cinnamon flavoring. Put that biatch on the windowsill to cool, and you got yourself a fine time.
A difficult operation, Commander. I trust you will review the tactics employed to avoid a repeat of this incident.
We're getting
Gonna
thin on manpower,
repeat
Commander.
your face
We
to
should
you.
check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Commander, if you come across any skilled recruits out there,
Oh,
we
gee.
could always use the help in engineering.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, we have Corey! Corey isn't. Oh, he's so happy. Look how
I have to
happy
hand
he
it to
is.
him. What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
He's so happy to be here. Look at that smile. He's so happy. Dude, you're the only one left. I don't even have enough money to buy anybody else. Besides, normal difficulty is for jumps. Sure.
The Elders have nearly come to realize their vision. And so it would seem time grows short for both of us, Commander.
Oh, yes. Quite.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
Set a course for your dimpled face. Really, I'm just waiting for the aliens to nuke me right now. I just want to see what'll happen.
We completed our research in remarkable time.
Woo. Yeah, the Scilab. Yeah, sure. Yep. The reinforced light armor.
I agree.
Or was that
It
when
is
I
an
needed it?
important task, Commander. Dr. Shen's constant vigil over...
We're done so.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Yeah, our one guy, our one friggin' squatty rank dude, he's got us, don't worry.
Commander, the aliens aren't slowing down. They've already got multiple facilities operating across the globe. We're running out of time.
Just one more. Oh.
Innocent lives will be lost today, no doubt. And their blood will be on your hands.
Yeah? Skip. Advent forces destroyed a resistance haven in eastern U.S. All resistance supply drops in this continent has suffered from the result. Uh-oh. Where was XCOM? I don't know. Hey, we completed our shielded freaking power room. Wonderful.
We can start construction on the shadow chamber whenever you're ready, Commander.
Maximum power consumption reached.
Maximum power. I don't have any money. Go to the globe. End my life. I want to see what happens. Cut my head off.
This will prove to have been an important breakthrough.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Don't even bother researching, dude. Take the day off. You earned it.
You should recognize the simplicity of these tactics, Commander. For they are the same as those you employ against the Elders.
12 supplies were destroyed. Whatever shall I do? That's actually all my
If it
supplies.
means slowing down our efforts. We need to work to prevent these attacks before they catch up with us.
Yeah, sure, dude.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
Who put me in charge? Who thought this was a good
While
idea?
I recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation.
Do you, though? I don't
Commander,
think you do. We got
our
62
continued
bucks.
Failings over the last month have left many in the resistance.
End me!
Nothing short of a fast improvement will do.
End me.
Trick or two available, Commander. Maybe we should give them a try.
No, because none of these helped me rescue Moo Cow, so goodbye. I'm just gonna get intel. Need more intel. Intel's the first step in everything.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Commander, we're almost out of time. The Avatar project is entering its final stages. The only way we're gonna slow the Elders' progress is by destroying one of their facilities. We have to move fast or everything we've worked towards will be lost.
Oh. I mean, do I have enough intel to make contact now? So I can go kill this facility? 'Cause that's what I was been trying to do the whole freaking time. That's why I was getting intel. It's gonna take 5 to 7 days.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
That's fine. We're gonna try. We're gonna give it the old college try. Ignore. Skip.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Yeah, that's fine. Just Eastern US is getting its shit kicked in. Just make contact with New Arctic.
Your exploit spreads among the desperate masses of humanity, clinging to any semblance of hope. But these stories will not save them from their fate.
No, dude. Ignore. Skip.
You have brought many new faces to serve among your resistance. But when they needed you most, you failed to protect them.
I have one soldier.
The
Don't
Elders
rub it
never had
in.
any issues targeting civilians, and their chosen are no different. The Resistance is counting on us to protect their people. We can't let them down.
Dude, it's too late. Throw in the towel. No, I cannot do it. Hi, New Arctic. We made it. Hi. Yes, hello.
Long live the resistance.
New regional contacts located.
Hi.
The local Resistance we just established contact with have sent over all the intel they've collected on the Chosen operating in this region.
And just where do you think you're going? If it's a fight you're after, you better bring everything you've got.
One soldier is the answer to that.
Command,
Let's go.
Now that we've established contact with the local Resistance, we've got the details we need to move on the aliens' facility. This is our chance to set back their work on the Avatar project.
Commander, the lab is currently idle. We're wasting
I know it's
valuable
idle.
time and resources
We
by
got
not
nothing to
conducting any
we
research.
can't, dude.
Please consider providing us with a directive. As soon
No,
as
I will
possible.
not provide
Just
you with a
give the word and I'll
directive.
get started,
We're done.
Commander.
Give me a med kit.
At one point, I thought about trying to bring in an Advent mech to see if we could integrate the Gremlin AI. The idea being to bolster our staff with robotic assistance. I eventually decided not to bring it up to Central or Tigan. At least...
Let's go. Yo, the Venom rounds. He's so happy. Let's go. You two are the last hope of humanity.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
We got this. No problem. No problem.
The aliens have a secure facility hidden in this area conducting research crucial to the Avatar project. And we've got enough information at this point to move in and take it out. Once we reach the AO, head to the designated position and plant the X4 charges. When they're armed, get clear and we'll blow that place to hell.
Maybe we can super sneak it and actually complete the mission with just two guys.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges. Positions concealed.
I like how we're in the Arctic and it's snowing. That's a nice touch. Makes sense.
Heading there now. Affirmative.
It's nice and slow.
I'm on the move.
No contact yet.
The aliens may have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
Yay. Isn't the Arctic just North Canada? We're in Russia. What is this thing? It's got infinity life.
Running around out there these days. She just had to modify a berserker, didn't she?
Her curiosity was not unfounded, although I agree it was perhaps not the most prudent of choices.
It's got infinity life. What?
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Just don't get seen. Just don't get seen.
Moving the designated coordinates. Move.
Does this look like a frozen ice sheet to you, Callum? Look at all of this beautiful scenery, huh? But this, I need to point out that this isn't even, we're not even in Canada right now. This is supposed to be Russia. Very different.
Position confirmed.
How?
We're busted.
He's got infinite sight. Oh, God.
We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Yeah, let's... No problem. No problem. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
On my way.
It would seem Valen's creation was not intent on making this easy. Stay alert for rapid movements as it attempts to reposition itself.
That thing is pissed. We gotta keep clear of that knockback.
Bye. Just... Ah! Yeah, take that! Oh, you suck. Okay, let's get the F in here. And blow this shizzle up.
Roger that. Advent forces sighted. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Hi. He's so bad.
I'm pinned down here.
Nah, you're fine. I only have one action though. Alright, you know what? Just distract this guy. Bye, Callum. Have a nice sleepy. Yeah, okay. That's great.
Can't stop it.
All you need to do is plant the damn charges.
Stepping off.
Avenger. All XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base. With today's decisive blow to XCOM dissidents, Advent peacekeepers expressed confidence that the so-called resistance organization is on its last legs. Why not celebrate by visiting your local Advent burger?
They have Advent burgers as like a restaurant chain? Are you kidding me? Those burgers must taste awful. Just putting that out there.
I doubt we've seen the last of Valen's little experiment, Commander. Best stay on our toes. It could show up again at any time.
It is regrettable that your team was unable to eliminate the alien facility, Commander. As a result, the aliens' progress towards the Avatar project will continue to grow.
Commander, there's no one left to deploy. We have to get some new recruits in here.
I could use a hand with some of the engineering chores around here, Commander. Let me know.
We have no soldiers.
News from the front lines. Several courageous resistance fighters.
Nobody's
were
here.
killed
We're all
today
dead.
During an assault on
Look at all the
invasion forces
fucking dead
moving
people that
outside
I've
of the city
employed.
centers. Despite this setback, resistance leaders insist there will be no stoppage in future operations against the aliens.
Maybe once this is all over, we should take this ship and go colonize one of their planets.
The friggin' end, dude. 6 days?
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Many have suffered for your crimes, and now the death toll climbs needlessly higher. Will you not surrender yourself to the Elders, Commander?
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
Loyal citizens, I stand before you truly humbled. So many lives lost, so many needless sacrifices endured as we have struggled to cope with those who would see our great coalition fall. Today our struggle ends. XCOM is no more. Advent peacekeepers have reduced the last of their strongholds to ashes. And with it, the fragmented remains of the old world are finally washed away. Thank you for your continued support. And thank you to the Elders for their guidance through this crisis. Long live Advent. Long live the Elders.
Long live the Advent. Woo. Defeat. We won 9 missions versus losing to 11. Oh yeah, so like compare my stats to the world. the world, no problem. They do 54 missions, win all of them, don't lose one of them. No problem. They get 17 flawless missions on average. On average, they only lose 7 soldiers. I lost 76. Yo. Yeah, I didn't even get anywhere near being a rank colonel. Saves coming to victory. I mean, I'm playing on Ironman, so I can't. You can't save scum. So I'm guessing the stats for the world are being drawn also from Ironman modes. Because with Ironman, every time you take an action, the game saves, and you can't save the game yourself. Like, you can't create a separate save. If you save the game, you need to quit the game, and then it saves your progress. Because it's like the most challenging thing. So like, if you fuck up, you can't redo it. So I would guess that it would draw the world stats from other people who played on Commander difficulty with Ironman enabled. They're just much better and know what they're doing. This is my first time actually playing XCOM 2, so really, so on average you only get 10 of scientists and 10 engineers. I guess that makes sense. Really, once you have at least like one, you're doing good stuff. But I didn't have one for like a month, 2 months into the freaking game. I had no engineers. I was like, you should build this facility. You should build this facility. Everybody's telling me to build a facility. I have no engineers, game. Give me an engineer. I mean, I got the plated armor, I guess, at the same time. I got the alien encryption way faster. Yeah, look on the bright side. The end. That's the freaking end. Well, that was XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. The aliens win. Earth is theirs. And that's just how it goes. Hey, look, if in the first game, the actual, like, true ending is you losing, I just got the fucking true ending again. Because there'll be a third game and it'll be like, the aliens won again and you're fucked. And so, as far as I'm concerned, this is the true ending. But I really like the game. I really like the first one too. But I'm a sucker for like strategy games, turn-based strategy games in the first place. So, but this, like, it's just, it does it so well. Like, the production quality is so high that it's really refreshing. So now the question is, well, are you gonna play it again now that you know more about what you're doing? Probably. But I don't know if I'm going to do it right away. I'll see how I'm feeling when it comes Wednesday next week. But I might go play something else for a little while and might come back to this. I definitely want to play more. I would keep playing it. It's just I lost. Let that sink in for a little bit. Come back at it fresh a different time, you know? So yeah. But geez, like with the expansion, like I could tell, like all of the friggin' chosen people who kept taunting me and crap. That's all what this expansion focuses on, and I think that's part of the reason why too. Like coming into XCOM 2 blind for the first time. Well, blind because I never played XCOM 2, but it doesn't mean I don't understand like how the core systems necessarily work on like a fundamental level. Gotta see the fake ending too. You're not wrong. That coming into it without any prior knowledge of like, oh, well, this is how you start an XCOM 2 campaign, and being like, here's also the DLC expansion or the Chosen add on top. It was a lot, like, when you start, like, a new game, within, like, the first month, there is so much stuff thrown at you that it's like, what are you even supposed to be doing right now? Like, it's overwhelming. It's kind of a neat feeling, though, because I think it actually... I'm so tired. My words are not coming. It, compounds the theme of the game of, like, overwhelming chaos, essentially. Which I like. I like overwhelming chaos. It's so much fun. So, like, I'm not actually knocking the game for it at all. It's just because I had no idea what I was doing. Obviously, I'm going to lose. But I was hoping it would be, like, one of those, like, oh, well, I'm doing bad, but I can crawl back out of it kind of thing. But basically, after I started this session and after the first mission failure, it was kind of clear, like, oh, shit. I'm done for, aren't I? It was, like, a realization. Just after losing, after that one failed mission, this session, it was like, that's it. I'm done. I don't think I'm done. I can't come back. And I was so optimistic in the previous sessions too. But it was just every mission was like failure, failure, failure. It's like, what do I do? Because, like, I barely scratched the surface here, I think. Like, there's, like, your soldiers can get crazy from what I understand. Like, if it's anything like the first game, they should be getting crazy. Like, I unlocked, like, what? Tier 1, like, only the first upgrade of the weapons. And I just got the upgrade to the armor, which I couldn't even build because I had no supplies. Like, there's so much that I didn't even do at all. It's like, I played this campaign for, like, probably close to 15 hours for like 3-4 sessions, and I felt like I was just getting, like, the thing was just getting started, and it's like, oops, you're done, you're dead. But yeah, like, I see what I did wrong. Like, you need to get an engineer ASAP. You need to get weapons and armor upgrades faster instead of being like, because with the expansion they're like, oh, well, your scientists have inspiration, and if you don't use it right away, they're gonna be lazy bums and not be inspired anymore. So it's like, okay, yeah, we'll get the inspiration stuff done, but I thought it would be more occasional than it was. It seemed almost like every time I was done a research, it was like, oh, there's more inspiration to be had. Oh, there's more inspiration to be had after every research was complete. Which I then got caught in the trap of, oh, I'll just keep doing that research. I'll just keep doing that research. I'll just keep doing that research. And then all my research went towards the inspiration stuff instead of the actual more concrete fundamental things. Like, here's some new armor so that you don't die in one shot. So that was obviously a problem. It's like, you need the engineer so that you can build a facility immediately. Definitely the facility that gives you more troops on a mission probably goes first. I don't know about the resistance one coming second, maybe, because that's all part of the expansion as well, and it's like a lot of stuff to deal with there, but I don't know how necessarily valuable that is versus maybe one of the other more basic buildings. But it might be because if you've got the Chosen constantly coming after you and getting all those debuffs on you, you might need the resistance factions to give you the buffs to kind of offset that actually. So that's probably how it's balanced. So you might actually want to build that, be building that second, even if it's not part of like the main quest. And then obviously, like, you stop the Advent friggin' weird big huge project thing. You need to hit those facilities. But it's just like, I felt also like, it's like anytime I was like, okay, I just need to scan for 3 days, and you couldn't do it. Because like every day that would go by, I was like, here's a new mission, here's a new mission, here's a new mission. Which I guess if you were succeeding on the missions wouldn't be a problem at all, because sure, you'd need to spend like maybe the couple of hours that would take for you to fly to the mission location. And then if you actually successfully completed the mission with like no casualties or whatever, you get resources from the mission, and then you could just go back and keep scanning afterwards, because taking the mission on like that doesn't really cost you any time except the travel distance to the mission and then back to where you were scanning, which makes sense. It's just when your soldiers are all like, oh, well, your entire roster is tired or gravely wounded and everybody else is a rookie, it's like, well, what do you do? You know, what do you do? So it's a huge balancing act, which, and it's not as simple as it probably appears, because they got so many like small distinct systems influencing it, especially with the expansion with all of the new stuff that you need to also factor in, that it makes it feel very, very deep in terms of its scope, which is cool. Also interesting was the fact that every time they were talking up in the top right there while we were on the ship, I didn't get one repeat line, and they were talking basically constantly. There was not one repeat line throughout that 15 hours of gameplay, which is pretty impressive. And also with the expansion, like, there was, like, I did what, around 20 missions? I maybe had a duplicate mission type, like the last one, not the last one, but the second last one there with the disable the psi emitter or whatever. That was the second time I had that one only throughout 20 missions. So there was actually way more mission variety types than I thought there were. Cause like they were all different. Because some of them were like, you know, kill the Advent general or whatever before he escapes the map, and then a lot, like, some of them are like, we've got a transponder happening, you need to protect it while the enemy is attacking it. And then some of them are like, you know, you've got to stop the enemy transponder and blow it up with the C4. And then some of them are like pure stealth missions, like your allies are captured, go get them out by infiltrating like a compound. And then the other ones were like, oh, well, here's like this very distinct alien facility where they're doing testing on it. Get in there, like steal the data from it, and then you know, the evac zones over here kind of thing. And then it's like, save the civilians in this one. But then the other one, it's like, oh, well, save the civilians, but there's also resistance fighters helping out. Like, there was a lot of different mission varieties. Like, it was actually very impressive to not see a duplicate mission type repeat. Essentially, like, again, maybe once or twice over the course of like 20 missions. That's very impressive. And like, and the fact that they have procedural generation for the maps, but the maps are definitely based off of like where you are located in the world, because for the like one mission that I did in the Arctic, it was snowing and everything. We didn't get that at all when we were in like the more tropical regions of North America. I think there was a snow mission once when I was up further in like the Northwest Territories, which obviously makes sense. So it's like, that's neat too. But they have like massive outdoor areas that are normal, and then they have massive outdoor areas that are filled with alien like fauna and stuff like that, and foliage. And then they've got massive alien complexes that and then they actually had dense urban centers Yeah, because then there's also the mission like rescue the VIP, and then they have the whole different enemy type with like the lost zombie type stuff with that whole neat mechanic where you get the headshots and you can keep shooting them over and over. That was really cool, and that one took place in like a dense urban district where all of the insides of the buildings and the roofs and everything, they're all the floors, all the furniture and everything. It's all there for you to interact with. And the map was large, and they're all procedurally generated, and there's all of these different map types. Like, some of the maps are raining, some of them are like a dense urban districts, some of them are like more rural, like farm locations. Like, it's very impressive, especially when you compare it to the original, like the first XCOM, Enemy Unknown, where they had predetermined maps and they picked from a pool of maybe like 50. And that was it. And I had like 4 different mission types, and it was like the most redundant thing ever. And that game was still fantastic. I played the shit out of that game. So to have actually this amount of like depth in this one for maps and mission types, not only that, but like enemy types too. Like I was still meeting new enemies at the end there that I didn't even know what the frig their abilities were. Like, I don't even know what the frig they're doing. And then that last big boss dude who just showed up with like 30 million HP. Like, what the hell was that? Like, it's just impressive the amount of stuff that's in there, but the amount of stuff that's in there that isn't wasted. Like, none of it is wasted, and it made like the whole 50 hours that I played feel fresh. And I feel like if I did one whole successful campaign without knowing anything else about the game, and I did it completely, and I played for like whatever, like the 90 missions or the 50 missions or whatever it takes to actually properly beat the game, I feel like with the amount of variety, I wouldn't have felt like the grind of like, oh, I've already seen this type thing before. Oh, I'm tired of doing this thing. I don't think that would have came up at all, which is seriously impressive. Now, the game crashing isn't very fun, but like, it's not that big of a deal to come back to it, especially on Ironman mode, because it basically autosaves after everything that you do. So it's not a big deal to think, okay, well, the game crashed, reload it. But yeah, so it's good. But that's gonna do it for today. So that was XCOM 2. Maybe I'll start a new thing next week for it. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Probably will come back to it at some point though for the stream. Friday, I think it's still going to be another random indie game, which is what we've been doing for the past month, until I run out of those that I got from the Humble Bundle. Yeah. So that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I'm going to go sleep because I'm so tired.